Recently, I had the pleasure to go back to my country, Puerto Rico. I am from New York City right now, but my friends and family live there. And of course, I went there and took some shots. I was raised in Puerto Rico by my aunts. We grew up poor. Sometimes I remember I had to go out there to actually collect soda cans with my brother so that we can have some extra money. We had a lifestyle similar to farmers. We had crops and animals to help us survive. Although my childhood was not the best, I still have some fun memories. These photos were not taken by a photographer, and obviously we couldn't afford a fancy camera. But these photos have something in common, something that a lot of photographers struggle to capture. They tell a story. There is something I like to do before I take a shot. I always ask myself, what is the feeling I'm trying to capture? If you compare these two photos, the photo of the parrot is technically better than the other one, right? The parrot is in focus, while the dog's eyes are not in focus. But the photo of the dog has more emotion. That to me makes the photo of the dog a lot better than the other one that is technically a better shot. If you want your shots to speak to people, start with what you feel. Slow down, notice the emotion, then shoot with intention. There are more ways that you can make people feel something from your photography. So after I visited my tia, the one who raised me, I went back to my elementary school. And what I saw there left me in shock. That elementary school was the place where I studied as a kid. It was the place where I had my first friends. This is the place that taught me about art without me even knowing it. It is the place where I was bullied as a kid, and it is also the place that I learned to fight for myself. I was there in the good and the bad, and to see it like this left me speechless. One thing is to see your old elementary school gone, and another one is to see a big chunk of your neighborhood gone as well. As hard as it was for me to take these photos, they also tell a story. Sometimes what you see is what you get, and to me, these photos feel like grief. But not everything was bad news. When I was driving around my old elementary school, I saw somebody that looked quite familiar. She's the mom of a school friend from the same elementary school I went to. Now she works at a brand new hair start next to the elementary school I went to. I took a photo of her in black and white, but it didn't feel right to me. So I changed the setting into color and I used my Verrazano LUT. I shot it in camera. I felt that color was the best way to express my emotion after seeing her. I wish she was looking at the camera at that moment, but I don't like to make people perform for the camera when they are friends and family because I enjoy their presence. But next time I probably will tell her to allow me to take another shot of her. This is my cousin Luis. He's the one who taught me how to stand up for myself when I was getting bullied as a kid. I remember coming home one day and at the end of the school year I was all beat up. My cousin saw me and he said, "Did you fight back?" I said no. He looked at me and said, "If you don't fight back next time, I'll be the one who will beat you up." I laughed. He slapped me across the face. And he told me, "Do you think this is a joke?" That summer, he put me through the craziest boxing training ever. Fundamentals, advanced techniques, everything. The training was brutal. I even had to condition my body to take real body shots, no gloves. "You're not ready until you can take those shots," he said. Bro, my era was crazy, but that is something I actually needed at that time. When the school started over again, he walked me to the bus stop and he said, "Bullies are easy. When they come for you, just tell their leader, 'Let's fight.'" Two things can happen. Either they will doubt themselves because deep inside they are very insecure, or they will take the fight and learn the hard way that they shouldn't be messing with you. "And if you lose, at least you will make it easy," he said. I smiled and I said, "I hope they try me today." Sure enough, at the bus stop, the same bully showed up. Their leader asked me, "Nice book bag, give it to me." That was actually not a question. I said, "Sure, let's fight for it. The winner keeps it." He looked at his little crew and then he looked at me and walked away. My cousin was right. The bully took the easy way out. The bullying didn't stop after that. I had to actually fight somebody else, but that person couldn't even land one shot on my face. I was a new man after that. But back to my cousin, when I stopped by his house, he was feeding a horse that a neighbor had abandoned. It was painfully thin, but slowly getting better thanks to my cousin. After we finished taking care of the horse, we went to feed the rest of the animals. And this is where I realized something important about photography. Sometimes the imperfect moments are the ones that feel the most real. A photo that is too clean can sometimes feel empty, but a little blur, grain, a messy background, uneven light, those raw details sometimes make the image feel human. And people connect with that honesty way more than perfection. That is one reason why I shoot everything in vintage lenses. At night, we went out with my best friend Alexis. This dude is a guy I know since I was a kid. He once put a dead mouse in my backpack. I actually asked him back then and he refused to say yes because he's one of those guys that they'll put like a poker face and there's no way you can tell they're lying. But after we grew older, the question came back. I asked him, "Did you put a dead mouse in my backpack?" And he said, "Yeah, bro, it was me." It was freaking hilarious. But he is a great friend. Aside of his great sense of humor, he was kind enough to let me stay at his home, which I'm very thankful for. His home was spectacular. For the last night of my 3-day trip, it was very short, my friend Alexis and we went to a restaurant named El Cayo. We had a great conversation about everything, including politics, which we both share different views, but we are able to share our views without fighting over anything. We then went to his house and we looked at some film cameras that his dad had. His dad passed away recently. I didn't document the interaction out of respect because we were talking about his dad. We were looking at some old photos that he never seen before, which was priceless. And the photos were from back in the 90s. But after checking his dad's camera collection and photos, we went to the balcony to have a chat. We had a nice bro-to-bro moment, and I couldn't help but notice how beautiful the night was. There were huge cumulonimbus clouds all over the place, and you could see the stars clearly, which is something I really appreciate because I live in New York City. And if you live in New York City, you are not seeing the stars. You already know that. When I took these photos, I was talking to my friend about a movie I'm working on. I was feeling inspired at that time and hopeful again. I had to switch my camera settings again from black and white to color so that I could capture the night as I felt it on that moment. Being able to share a dream with my friend while enjoying a beautiful sky had me feeling like I can have a dream. Sadly, it was time to leave Puerto Rico. So I packed my bags and said goodbye to my tia, my primo, my friends. As I was driving out of El Barrio, I saw something interesting for a photo.
Hey, hey, vaquita. What's up? What's up? What's up? Gucci.
After that little interaction, I got into the car, and while I was driving, I saw a Toyota 1.8, which is a very common car in Puerto Rico. It is a car from the 80s. I stopped by a gas station and I saw a couple of trailers abandoned near the gas station. It caught my attention because I am a full-time truck driver, so I had to take a photo of that. After driving for a while, I got to the airport and I returned the rental car without problems, which was amazing. I saw a shirt in a local gift shop that spoke to me. The message on this shirt changed the way I approach photography forever. I remember when I arrived to Puerto Rico. I decided to spend time with my friends and family because I didn't have that much time. Many times I had a chance to capture very good moments, like that time when I was going through the camera collections of my friend's dad. Debí tirar más fotos, which means I should have taken more photos. That is the message on the shirt. This is a song from Puerto Rican rapper Bad Bunny. The shirt has a coqui frog, which is native to the island. The frog has a camera around his neck, and when I saw it, the first thing I thought is how great it would have been if I documented the reaction of my best friend going through the photos that he just discovered from his dad. That was gold right there. What if I took more memories with me? I felt so much regret because my friends and family members are alive today. But I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know when is going to be the next time I get to spend time with them. If you take anything from this video, let it be debí tirar más fotos. Don't let the important moments go by without you enjoying them and saving some of them as photos for you. And remember, the photos that resonate the most are the ones that are rooted in emotion. So before you take a shot, remember to think, what is it that you're feeling at that moment? And try to convey that into your photos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna see you in the comments. Like this video, share it with a friend that is into photography as well. And until next time, thank you.